What is good, guys? It's your boy Danny, man. Back at it again with another EP review today. We got Leon Thomas with his new EP called "PHOLKS." You know what I'm saying? Man, this shot was amazing, bro. This shit was phenomenal, man. 7 tracks to the point. It's only one track I didn't like. 5 more minutes. I thought that song was just a little bit not that good in terms of just like production wise, I just felt like it was probably the worst song on there. Chorus wise, I felt like it was okay. And to be honest with you, thematic wise, it just felt like a song that just wasn't for me. I know it's like a sexual type of song, but it just didn't really, like move me in a way I feel like a Ty Dolla Sign song might have, or like even a Weekend song. Probably the worst one there, but is what it is. Besides that, the rest of them were phenomenal. Now, the theme is folks, and if you don't know what that means, well, folks, if you like folks like old school, like some real old school type of vibes, and that is exactly what you get on the production. Exactly what you even get on some of the themes on just like old school, like grinding and vibing, and like they really just putting on that sexual on them. Them old folks back in the day really used to get it on. They were moving a little different. And yeah, that's really what you're gonna get on most of this EP, and you're just gonna get fucking amazing, outstanding old school production on this joint that just makes him sound like like honestly at moments he really sounds like he has like childish Gambino Awaken My Love type of production. And at moments it sounds like like he's on another level, man. And it's kind of insane, and I love it. Just How You Are was the single of this joint, and I already loved it. I didn't replay it a lot, but I just really loved it. I thought it was a really good single. And then in terms of this EP, it's even better. It's even more replayable. It's a really great single, and it's just a vibe. It really is just a really good vibe, and it's a good starter off to what you're gonna get in most of this project. Then you have My Muse, which is a fucked up song in terms of just having like kind of like a side chick in a way, I guess. I'm assuming. I don't know. It seems like that's kind of what it's insinuating. I could be wrong, but production wise, it's just so fucking good. I mean, honestly, just phenomenal. Honestly, it really is insane. And it's just so groovy and just old school vibey. It's just so fucking. It's so fucking good, dude. Then you got Trap, where at this point in the EP, you're going to let the production do more of the carrying off this joint, and that's kind of what he did with these next couple of tracks here. Um, they're just really good. They're really giving you Childish Gambino Awaken My Love vibes. He's really just letting the production soothe you and just really ooze you into just enjoying what we're experiencing here. And I don't even know what trapped is. Really, I'm assuming he's talking about being trapped in a relationship that he's not insanely happy with, but I don't think it's a toxic one. Maybe it is, I don't know. But it feels like just being trapped in this production and this crazy stuff, and it's just so fucking good. The music element is insane. I think like live wise, I think if you give him a little bit of a Grammy or something, let him perform one of these songs anywhere. I mean, Grammy nominated doesn't matter, like anywhere, right? And any music awards, I think they're gonna be phenomenal. So I think Leon Thomas definitely needs to gain some awards, or just get him up there. Honestly, I don't even know if he needs the awards for this. I would give him an award because I think this is gonna be one of my top 10 probably because this rated high. But it's just insane, dude. It's really insane because this gives me a lot of Anderson .Paak, just in general Anderson .Paak vibes, but it's honestly insane. And then Baccarat just sounds phenomenal as well. Towards the end, he really lets the production ride out really crazy, really crazy. Um, just sounds phenomenal. Just sounds insane. I'm just so happy with it, man, because I'm just so happy for Leon Thomas. This guy was Andre and Victorious chat. Like, I mean, I was already kind of biased with Bro after his last project with the obviously the Mutt project. But the big reason why I was more biased towards with him though, really nothing to do with this, but the fact that he was a producer for Ariana Grande on her first album, Yours Truly, and he was um I don't remember, man. He was part of the Rascals. He was literally a part of the Rascals. So I'm already really biased towards Bro, and I have nothing but hope and respect that he is going to have a great future. And just from listening to his few projects, I knew this guy had like a lot of talent, and I have a feeling he's gonna make even more crazier stuff than this. The sad part is like a lot of people are not gonna talk about this, and I really wish this would get a lot. Just, I think this should be mainstream. I do believe like the Anderson Pox, which Anderson Pox is obviously now mainstream. I do think most of that does have to do with him obviously collabing with Bruno Mars. That gives him even more attention to the mainstream and obviously the Grammys. But this EP's not probably not even gonna touch that realm, which to me kind of fucking hurts because this EP is that fucking. Please don't listen to it. It's that fucking good. Um, it's just insane. It really is. Feel Alive. It's kind of like the last one. Insane. Production insane. Chorus insane. Lyrics really good. It's just. I mean, I don't know what else to say besides like it's kind of like what the Giveon project was earlier this year, but just tile it down to like 7 tracks instead of I think he had like 10 or 14. I forgot how much he had. He didn't have that much though. He had like 12 or so. And then being smart with it and really putting in a lot of effort. I don't like shout out to the freaky guy, freaky dude, freaky boy. I don't know. Some producer named Freaky Dude or some shit. Shout out to bro. Bro produced the most of the shit. He did phenomenal. Shout out to all the producers here. They are just phenomenal. I really love this project. I really do. And then Lone Wolf featuring Four Bats. Honestly, on the first listen, I was gonna put on the worst tracks. Gave me a second listen. I love this song. I think it's a perfect outro. Just being a lone wolf. It's more of like the song does feel more of an empowering song, though. It's taking the perspective of a woman and just trying to be more of a lone wolf because sometimes relationships don't last, and sometimes they last really badly or toxic relationships. And at the end of the day, you don't really get what you want out of your relationship. And sometimes you just really do have to be a lone wolf if you're a female. Again, I think this took the perspective of a female more than a male. I think they talked about it in the lyrics. Either way, right? But like, even if I'm just gonna take it from the female perspective, like you really can be a lone wolf. You really can do this by yourself. Dollar Sign obviously made a song about this of even by myself. Though to be fair, Janae Aiko in the lyrics was a little bit like, I could just like fuck around and still be like by myself. Don't be Janae Aiko. No offense. So don't you don't have to be the hoe or like the girl that's a little. Wandering around town, but she's still by herself. I mean, she don't got a man, but she's still out there just giving it up, right? You don't have to do that. You can be a true lone wolf and not be like a semi lone wolf and giving your body out. All right. I think that's what this song is alluding to more so. At least I would hope so. There was no Janae Aiko type of thing here. But yeah, either way, man, 9 out of 10. This is phenomenal. This is honestly what we needed. Daniel Caesar to review tomorrow. I gotta listen to him. I probably listened to him twice. I think I was really excited for that Daniel Caesar project. I still am. I'm just surprised that this is a 9 a little bit. Again, Leon Thomas giving me a 7 or 8. I would have not been surprised. I'm like, yeah, come on. Yeah, he's gonna grow and he's gonna be great. And I'm gonna give him some 7s, some 8s. He's gonna be a great artist. I expect nothing less from bro. The 9 this early on in his career. Hey, man, that's some Rina Sawayama type shit right there, man. And that's exactly what you want to do. So I'm excited for whatever is up and coming in terms of Leon Thomas. He can take a break as long as he wants. This is a replayable motherfucking EP for me. Go listen to it, please. It's just